Hi, today I'm reviewing the Remedy for Dark Spot Serum, and really quick, I just want to say I purchase products with my own money. I'll never waste time sponsoring their videos, so if that's something you're into, like, subscribe, check out my newsletter, be sure to check it out, and subscribe below. Yeah, so in this last newsletter, I did some fun things, and there's always new products coming out, so I'm fascinated by new stuff and how fast some of these brands release new stuff, and got new Drunk Elephant coming, new Paula's Choice, new CeraVe. What else was in there? New First Aid Beauty. Paula's Choice getting kind of pricey. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah. So here I am to talk about this product for today. Man, I keep getting asked about my weight loss and things like that, and I've been so good. Once I stopped eating a lot of candy, it's easy not to eat a lot of candy, but then I start eating other things sometimes, which aren't as high calorie as candy. But, I mean, what's better, candy or Doritos for you, health-wise? Honestly, they're probably both bad. But last night I had some Doritos, and I put cheese on it, and I melt it. I don't know, is that something other people do? Because I started putting my shopping list, because I was preemptively buying bad food for myself. But I typed in Doritos, and then the next thing it popped up on Google was, and cheese. Like, how does it know I want Doritos and cheese? Does everybody do that? Put cheese on, melt it? I thought that was something only I did. Anyway, it tasted too salty. I haven't had Doritos in so long, it was just too salty. So, anyway, that's a bummer. But anyway, on to today's video. So, they call this an all-in-one nightly remedy that stacks the impact of multiple products in a single targeted treatment to help fade the look of existing spots, prevent future discoloration, promote even skin tone. And I have a lot to say about this one. And I have one caveat: if you suffer from melasma, that might be something worth talking about. I'm going to get to that. So, okay, so first criteria is packaging. We've got a plastic pump bottle. There we go. It's very snazzy. I like that pump. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. I love it. It's fun. Losing my mind. Okay. I'm not going to get to the gym today either because it's late, and then I binged on Doritos, and it's all downhill from there. Anyway. Okay, in terms of denatured, drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no noticeable scent, and it is manufactured in Canada, so no issues with that. Okay, in terms of ease of use, so this is my one thing. It always says, with a lot of products, apply a pea-sized amount. How do people make a pea-sized amount work? I've got a small face. A very small face, and I can't make a pea-sized amount work. I can't find a normal hat that really fits me even, because they're all too big. Even the small ones are too big. How do people use a pea-sized amount? I don't understand. So for me, I end up using a pea-sized amount for each third of my face. Forehead, and then each side. End up being 3 peas for the most part. So, I don't know. So anyway, so at night after cleansing, and if you use like a water-based serum, I would use this afterwards. If you're new to any type of retinoids or exfoliants, be sure to be aware of that. Start out slow and then build up because it does have some strong ingredients in here. So anyway, so I've been using a pea size for each third of my face. So it's got a kind of a lotiony serum texture to it. So I would consider that even more than a pea size, but if you see it, I mean, it barely covers my hand. So, and somebody left me the tip because my left hand is so much older looking than the other one to use retinoids on it, and I have been doing that, and I think it's starting to look younger. Not quite there yet, but it's getting there. So I think it's best used when in your evening routine. And the other thing I do is I tend to get very sensitive around my mouth. The corners of my mouth get very dry. So before I apply this, I apply this Cozy Ceramide ointment, or just Vaseline around those areas just to prevent it from getting dry. I know not everybody has that issue, but it pops up in my, like, I'll go like a year without having that issue, and then I'll have it like over and over again for like 2 months, and going to the dentist twice in a month doesn't help either because my mouth is so small, and I open it and then they crack again. So anyway, so applying this in the sensitive areas around there helps prevent that from happening. So anyway, so apply this at night after cleansing in my water-based serums, and now apply my moisturizer, sleeping mask, snail cream, all that stuff. No issues with that. Pretty easy to use. I probably wouldn't recommend using it during your morning routine just because it has so many other ingredients in here which can affect that somehow. So anyway, and if you use other retinoids, a few people ask me, is it okay to use this in my same routine with my other retinoid? I tried it. I found it to be way too drying. So maybe if you use a very weak retinoid, it might not be the same, but I tried using this with my Altrino tretinoin. It was too much. But maybe not everyone will have that issue, but it does have a fair amount of encapsulated retinol in here. So keep that one in mind and be careful with it. You don't want to irritate your skin. So, okay, so beneficial ingredients in here. We've got niacinamide, skin brightening ingredient, squalane, antioxidant. We've got mandelic acid, which is a great AHA exfoliant derived from bitter almond. It helps prevent acne. It also is great for helping brighten hyperpigmentation. We've got tranexamic acid, which is skin brightening and skin soothing ingredient. We've got glutathione, which is kind of new. It's topical and pill form of it. And it can work in skin as a strong antioxidant, also help fade dark spots. We've got tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative that may help with brightening skin as well as collagen production. We've got, come to the iffy ingredient, soybean seed extract. Soybean, it may be okay for a lot of hyperpigmentation, but soybean, from my research, may not be great to use with melasma. Maybe not for everybody, but I have found some research correlating it that soybean may be great for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, things like that. But it might not be the best for melasma because melasma is a different type of hyperpigmentation. Melasma is typically, as it's understood as of today, more of a hormonal type of hyperpigmentation. And this soy protein and soy seed may not be the best friend with it. So I'll try and remember to link to a few pages and information and research about it for you to make up your own mind, because don't listen to me because that might not be true at all. So it may not be the best friend for melasma. So just keep that in mind. Or that could all be wrong and outdated information, or maybe it's just not researched enough yet. So keep that in mind. Okay, we've got Kojic, Dipalmitate, which is a modified form of kojic acid. It's antioxidant and brightening. We've got Silybum extract, which is skin brightening, soothing, and anti-aging ingredient. We've got retinol, which is an anti-aging and skin firming ingredient, cell communicating ingredient. Retinol is great for your skin. We've got green tea extract, antioxidant soothing ingredient. We've got turmeric, antioxidant soothing, brightening, anti-carcinogenic ingredient. We've got acetyl glucosamine, skin brightening and anti-aging. We've got ceramide NP, skin identical ingredient. Licorice root extract, brightening and soothing. And out of the ingredients, we have about a total of 11 that are really brightening-focused ingredients. So it's an impressive list that I've only seen in a handful of other products. So it's a very impressive list of brightening ingredients in it. So, okay, in terms of animal testing, this is cruelty-free as well as vegan, so no issue with that. In terms of performance, so I've been using this many nights. A few nights I've taken off or alternated just to give my skin a break to get some hydration, because retinol for me can be drying. And then I've also used it after, or not right after, but in conjunction with microneedling. So one night I'll microneedle, the next day I'll use it. And I do think this has helped brighten my skin up a bit. So that's nice. For me, I enjoy this product. I will finish it. At this point, with what I know, I wouldn't repurchase it due to melasma being my main source of hyperpigmentation, and that's soy. What I know at this point. That might change in a month. It might change in a year. I don't know. Maybe I'll change the formula. So it's something to consider. My melasma is pretty much the only source of hyperpigmentation I have, and it's hard enough to treat, and I don't want to take anything to risk it getting worse. It's not worth it, but I do notice this has brightened my skin up so far. So maybe that's not an issue. I don't know. Okay, so for what this product promises, it promises to help fade the look of existing dark spots, prevent future discoloration, and promote even skin tone. I'd agree that this helps with most of those. I'm not exactly sure this can do much to prevent future discoloration. I mean, really, the main thing to prevent future discoloration is sunscreen, but yeah, there we go with that. So yeah, so I would say this is gonna be gonna be successful if your hyperpigmentation is from sun exposure, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. If it's from melasma, just be careful with it, and get to the root of the causes. That can help more with prevention. You know, if you have hyperpigmentation from post-inflammatory acne issues, getting rid of that will do more to prevent it than something like this. But overall, it's a really nice one. So for acne-prone skin, we've got a few ingredients of note. We've got squalane, dimethicone, sorbitan isostearate, laureth 23, and hexylene glycol. So a handful of them. But a lot of the ingredients in here also fight acne, so that's something to consider. Okay, in terms of the price, so this is a full size, 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, and it retails for about $39. And so if using it every other night or so, it's about a 4 to 6 week supply. So it's a little bit pricey. It's not terribly expensive, but it is getting a little bit expensive. But the problem with this one is they don't sell a lot. They only sell on their website, and then it's hard to get free shipping when you're only buying the one thing, and the other thing was sold out on the website. So I had to pay for shipping, which made it more. So anyway, yeah. Okay, in terms of the it factor, this really came close to being a total home run for me. It's just that one ingredient, that soy, that freaks me out and concerns me. But otherwise, if the soy wasn't in here, I'd hands down really like this product. Yeah, so this, if that didn't contain, it would be up there with the Level Serum and the Topicals Faded Serum before they added fragrance. So some dupes and alternatives include the Topicals Faded Serum, the Nebuzin No. 5 Vitamin Concentrate Serum, the Peace Out Dark Spot Serum, and the Kinship Dream Wave Retinol Overnight Serum. So, with a 10 being a perfect score, I give this one an 8. It's very nice overall, and for most people, I think this will be a winner. Just be sure to start out slow and continue to use sunscreen during the daytime when you're using this. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and money. So, anyway, interested in hearing your guys' thoughts or any thoughts you have about the soy thing. Leave them below. I'm very curious to know more if you guys have any links about it. So, anyway, thanks so much. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.